네, 안녕하세요. 저는 사람사랑유학원 대표 이선호입니다. 오늘은 공지해드렸던 것처럼 킹스칼리지 런던에서 파운데이션을 소개하는 시간을 갖도록 하겠습니다.
I'm now representing the Center for International Education and Languages. That's the faculty to provide international foundation programs as well as summer school programs. My name is Pamela Chan. I'm the Global Partners Manager for Center for International Education and Languages. I would like to give you a little bit of background information about King's College London. We are founded 1829. We do have a very long-standing history. If you heard of Ivy League, Russell Group is akin to Ivy League in the US. Russell Group League is a collection of UK universities that are highly ranked and known for its research and teaching quality. So we're one of the Russell Group universities. Our alumni includes 15 former heads of states as well as 14 Nobel Prize winners. And that's why we are very sought after amongst applicants. We're also proud about our international community as well, which is very diverse. We have roughly 40 million students, and about 30 or to 35% of these total student bodies are international students. They represent more than 190 countries. We also are very proud about our wide network of alumni as well. We have more than 250,000 alumni across the world. And I would be very proud to also introduce one of our Korean alumni later. So I would like to stress the benefit of our location. King's College London is located in London, and being in London, that you have this convenience to access to a wide range of resources. You can go to a lot of our galleries and museums, free to entry. For those who are interested in art and humanities, the British Museum is just 20 minutes walking distance away from our Strand campus. We are also not that far from the War Museum and also the Tate Gallery as well. So London has so much to offer, and we're very proud that we are located in central London, and most of our campuses are very close to, dotted around different central London locations. Being in England also provide you with this global employment opportunities, which is very beneficial when you're studying and when you're looking for possibly maybe placement opportunities or internship opportunities, especially for those who might be studying business, maybe marketing related courses or any other, areas really. This is a map of our different. So for foundation and summer school, most of students will be based at the Strand campus, and especially for summer school students, you'll be studying at the Bush House. It's very close to Covent Garden, and you can see we are not that far away, just one bridge away from the King's Waterloo campus. And we also have the King's St. Thomas campus and Guy's campus. You can see that they are not far from all the major landmarks in London. We're very close to London Eye and St. Paul's cathedrals. So this is just really amazing location, being in the center of London and also having different campuses located in different parts of central London. The accommodation are also not far from these campuses. For example, for our summer school students, you're very likely to be based at the accommodation that's at the Waterloo campus. That means it's only taking you 20 minutes walking distance to our Strand campus or to Bush House, which is the building that you would be taking your summer courses. For international foundation students, you can also apply to stay at the Waterloo campus accommodation as well. It's first come, first serve, but there are a few campuses that are not too far from Strand. Now I'm going to talk about International Foundation Program. Our King's undergraduate programs are very well sought after, and we receive amazing amount of applications every year. Some of the foreign high school qualification, they are not eligible for a direct entry to our undergraduate programs. And in such case, the International Foundation Program, it's a very good option for those who want to study at King's for first year of undergraduate, but don't have the eligible qualification to apply. It's an access or bridging program for those who can study for 1 year and then get to the level to meet the entry requirements to apply directly for first year. It's a great way to prepare yourself for not only the UK education system, but also King's intensive academic teaching style. And it's a great transition for you to get used to all these as well. Also, one thing to know that is our International Foundation program offer guaranteed progression to King's undergraduate degrees. Although there are some exceptions, such as law and medical science and a few other courses, those are not guaranteed due to external tests or maybe the from the applicants. So there are a very few exceptions, but most courses, the conditional offer to King's undergraduate degrees are guaranteed. It's guaranteed as long as you meet the entry requirements at the end of your foundation studies. We also provide this great academic support as well as well-being support to our International Foundation students. We operate in the small class fashion. So we have approximately 16 students in each class, and we offer 15 hours a week of contact time. And the other times we would support you to do your independent learning, which is we also have scholarships, which I would talk a little bit about at the later in this presentation. We're also very proud of our very high student satisfaction, which is 91%, which is really, really high for an international foundation program. I mentioned earlier, I would like to also introduce our King's International Foundation alumna from South Korea. So Jin So first started at King's International Foundation program to study international relations and politics in 2019 autumn time. After she successfully completed the King's International Foundation course, she then went on to study history and political economy, and she completed her studies last year in 2023 summertime. And now she's currently studying international and Asian histories, also at King's, from our International Foundation program. So we have health, life, and biosciences. These are for those who would like to study health science or other related programs at King's. We also have STEM and natural sciences for those who are interested in traditional sciences, technology, and engineering. And if you're interested in doing arts or culture, politics, digital media, or law, then our politics, culture, and social science pathway would be perfect for you. And for those who are interested in study economics and business, then we have our pathway, which is for business and economics. We have 2 study options and 2 entry dates. For those who meet the International Foundation program direct entry requirements for English, then you start from September. But for those who need more support on English before you start an online intensive English course before you start your foundation in September. A little bit about the academic years. So early August time is when those who study extended foundation course start. And then to mid-summer time is, when our welcome week starts. And then there will be a transition week in late September. And late September, our main international foundation course starts. We're also very happy to announce that last year, our Korean student progression rate is 94%, and the overall progression rate is still very amazingly good, which is 83%. This is all the credits all goes to our teaching faculties as well as the students being one of the our students working very hard and achieving their best potential. And this year, those who study at King's International Foundation, 3 choices of King's degrees via UCAS, unlike a lot of other foundation program providers, where after you finish your foundation course, you have to apply through UCAS. You would apply internally through our King's portal, although there are exceptions such as dentistry, medicine, so a few those exceptions that you will have to apply through UCAS. So a little bit about application for next year entry, 2025. I mentioned you apply directly or you get one of our country advisors or representative to apply for you. You need a personal statement and your transcript for the last 2 to 3 years of high school. You also have to provide your IELTS for UKVI academic tests. But when you first apply, you don't need to have your English qualification at hand. A little bit about the entry requirements for Korean students. We do accept South Korean high school diploma as well as the certificate for graduation. For those who study at international schools, if you want to apply with your A levels or AS level, or if you're studying IB curriculum, or if you are doing the American curriculum, which you might take the advanced placement test, we also accept them. For more information, you can go on to our website to see the entry requirements for A levels or AS levels or IB or AP. But I'm going to elaborate on the high school diploma from graduation certificate from South Korea. We look for an overall grade of 70% in your final years of high school. For those who are studying courses that have requirements for a particular subject, such as if the module combination include biology or chemistry or physics, then these modules, so we also have the grade requirements of 70% for these relevant modules. For those who want to study computer science, engineering, and maths modules, you also need to achieve, there is some error here, you also need to achieve 70%. So please ignore this 75%. What you need to achieve is 70% in these modules. So it's not 75. My apologies for these errors. Requirements. If you want to start the foundation year in September, then we require you to achieve IELTS score of 6 with a minimum of 5.5 in each skill or other equivalent English language qualification. For those who are not in time to achieve 6.5 with 5.5 in all skills, as long as you can also get to 5.5 with a minimum of 5 in all skills, then you can start in August, where you would start with a 5 weeks intensive English course first before the 2025 and 26 academic year. So our applications already open last month. And our priority application deadline is around mid-March, 16th of March next year. The priority application deadline means if you apply by 16th of March, your application will be guaranteed to be considered. And if you receive an offer, it will also be in time for you to apply for King's accommodation. Let's say if you want to maximize your getting the accommodation in a location that you're interested in, then it's advisable for you to apply before the priority application deadline, because then you'll be in time to also apply for the King's residence. Our deposit deadline to guarantee a place at King's residence is 4th of April, so only about 2 to 3 weeks after the priority application deadline. Our final application deadline is 1st of June. So if you apply after the priority application deadline, which is 16th of March, there's no guarantee that your application will be accepted because some of the very popular programs might get filled up very quickly. So again, I highly recommend everyone who's interested in studying at King's Foundation apply early as possible. There's some key timeline about when we start our course as well. So for those who need to study 5 more weeks of online English, which is then 18th of August when the extended international foundation course starts. The standard international foundation start is on the 29th of September. The program will finish on the 5th of June. So that would give our students enough time to also get prepared to their first year of undergraduate study. A little bit about the fees and scholarship. We have a £25 of non-refundable application fee. The deposit is £5,500. Our tuition fee for the International Foundation program is £26,500. For the extended foundation, about 4,150. So we have King's Scholarships of Tomorrow. This is a scholarship that's awarded to one student per pathway from our International Foundation program. And for those students who progress to our King's undergraduate programs, you also will receive a scholarship that's equivalent to 10% of your first year of tuition fee. Now, let me also introduce you to our summer programs. I would like to talk about our pre-university summer school that start late the end of June to late July. Pre-university summer school is an excellent way to prepare for studying at a UK university, especially at King's University. And it's a good way for you to gain deeper understanding of the subject area of your interest, especially for those students who have a wide interest of different subject areas, but don't know which course is the perfect one for them, is a suitable one for them. Is a really good way to find out more about the subject and to find out if you're suitable for that subject, and also to get you have a taste of what it's like to study at a UK university. You get to meet other like-minded high school students from around the world, and you get to taste what it's like to study on campus at King's College London. But we're just we feel just so proud of our central London location, Covent Garden and Tate, as well as British Museum. They're all so close to our Strand campus. Our location really offers such amazing resources to our students. We also have a wide variety of courses in different disciplines for you to choose. You can choose one or more modules in the same discipline or from different disciplines. Each module is 1 week long, and student can select up to 4 modules. So this is a table of different modules available for different weeks. So here I include an example for a 4-week program where for the first week you can choose business management, and then for the second week you can then choose media, communication, and digital culture. And for the third week you can then choose finance. And then the last week you can choose to study. So you can maximize your summertime and choose a variety of very different modules. And then you can get a taste of what it's like to study these subject areas at a university. Then it will help you to make an informed decision when you apply for your first year of entry at a university. So we also have our price table for our pre-university summer program. If we also have the prize package for those who would like to stay at our accommodation. We understand that some of our summer school students, they might have family or relative in London already, and they prefer to stay in their own. So we have two different. So our entry requirements for the summer schools, we hope to attract high achieving students. And students must be aged at least 16 at the start of the program. To ensure the quality of interaction in class, we also require the students to have an IELTS score of 6 with a minimum of 5.5 in each skills or other equivalent English tests. If you choose to stay at our accommodation, then you'll be staying at King's Waterloo campus, which is 20 minutes walking distance to Bush House. All the rooms are ensuite single rooms, so that means you don't need to share your bathroom with any other people. You only share a kitchen and social communal area with other students. So the accommodation also provides breakfast as well. We understand that a lot of our pre-summer school, they might be just aged 16, they're not 18. So we also provide 24/7 pastoral care and support if these students are staying at our accommodation. Our application deadline is the 28th of March in 2025. So we encourage you to apply before that deadline. Let me introduce you our undergraduate summer school program. The times are similar. So for the pre-university summer school, they run from 30th to June. So for undergraduate summer school, the running time is the same. This is a good opportunities for students from South Korea who are studying at possibly a Korean university to come to King's to experience studying at King's and to see what undergraduate study life is like at King's, and also how we teach the courses from your interested area of studies at King's. If your university would accept the credits from our summer school, you can also, take this undergraduate summer school and then transfer the credits to your university. And at the end of the undergraduate summer school program, you would receive a record of agreed results, which is a transcript, and that will facilitate the awards of external credits by your university if they require this. And each module is equivalent to an undergraduate degree module, and is usually awarded 5 to 6 US credits or equivalent to the credit system in your country. So here is the options our students can choose from for the undergraduate summer school. As you can see, for those who are interested in studying European history of the 20th century or global health or about Britain institution and power, these 3 modules runs across the whole 4 weeks. But otherwise, other modules such as international political economy, these run from the first session of the summer program, which are 2 weeks, and then the later 2 weeks we have other modules to choose from. To also talk a little bit about the biomedical engineering research program. This is a 6-week program, and students on this program will work on an academic research project, which is aligned with the current research areas in the schools at King's. These programs are carried out by our leading researchers, and you'll be doing experiments to develop a solution to a pressing medical problem. So this is an excellent opportunity for those who are looking at becoming a researcher to resolve real-life problems, and at the same time preparing for the next education journey. This is a longer research program, longer than any other summer programs. It's 6 weeks. So it runs from the 30th of June all the way to the beginning of August. We do have our entry requirements that would be looking at your GPA of at least 3.3 out of 4. So for the undergraduate price, we also have a price table here. For those who want to choose one modules or maybe want to choose 2 modules, we have our different pricings here. Again, similar to our pre-university summer school price packages, we also have our 2 different pricings, which is for those who might want to stay with their family or relatives in London. The entry requirements for the undergraduate summer school, like I mentioned earlier, 3 out of 4 GPA or 2-1 or equivalent. When it comes to applying, we will assess your grades and we will tell you whether you're eligible to apply and whether your application will be considered. We also have English language requirements. So we look at, applicants to have studied English to C1 level, which is similar to 6 or 6.5, around that level. But again, the details will be communicated to you when you apply for our undergraduate summer school. You have a range of accommodations to choose from. In central London, we have Great Dover Street apartments, which is near one of our main King's campuses. Or you can choose any other accommodation that comes with ensuite single room. These rooms will also come with a shared kitchen. For the undergraduate summer school, we have a later application deadline. The application deadline is the 9th of May in 2025. So you have a few months to research what modules you are interested in to apply for, okay? For both pre-university summer school as well as undergraduate summer school, we arrange extracurricular programs. So these extracurricular programs run along our academic program to enhance your student experience and also to encourage social cohesion. We organize social events, including quiz nights, film nights, and game nights, which is a great way for you to socialize with other students, get to know other students, and expand your network. We also organize cultural events, such as organizing museum trips. We also organize theater trips and historical walking tours and gallery visits. We're really, taking advantage of our great location. There are also academic events as well, where you can attend our guest lectures, master classes, workshops, and skills sessions. For those who are enthusiastic in sports, we also have a 5-a-side football or events to choose. And we also have basketball matches. We also have our running clubs and yoga sessions. So we make sure that students also have fun and socialize and then continue to do what they enjoy, such as, the academic events as well as the sporting events. So they wouldn't just be studying. They also would develop their social skills and also make friends and start to expand the network. So like I mentioned earlier, this is the at the top is the King's Summer QR code. And for those who are interested in foundations, please scan the QR code at the bottom where you would get to download a brochure. And then you will also be included in our mailing systems as well. And this is the end of our presentation. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Pamela. Thank you so much.